This is Darren Marchant with American Nomad News, and it's a little bit of a continuation of the previous cooking installment. Some of my potatoes did oxidize just a little bit. I didn't leave them for very long, and now I'm stirring them. The cook stove has been having some problems because the pin is not opening the access from the fuel to the burner very well, and I had to tighten it down very tight, and I try not to usually do that because it's usually kind of a no-no, but in this case it turned out to be something of a necessity. And I've got the olive oil is very hot very quick because it's a very thin pan. It's a stainless, little camping pan. It's not meant to be heavy, it's meant to be light, which means it tends to stick a lot more. Because it's thin, the heat is more immediate and not as slow. I can turn down the heat and there's no residual heat. It doesn't come down gentle, it just stops. The heat just soaks right into the oil and quits. So you really got to watch it. And I have some croutons with a bunch of flavoring on them that I have prepared. And I'm just going to toss them right in to the potatoes. Let's take a look at the potatoes. Okay, we're doing good. Try and hold this steady. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay, I got to do this with two hands because the pan is really light and I don't want that hot oil to spill all over the place. I did put some salt in earlier, right in with the oil, which usually it's actually kind of better not to do that. And I've got a lot of oil in there. But then I'm planning on throwing an egg on top of that here at the last minute. Let these potatoes get a little bit browned, and I'll throw an egg in, and then I'll top it off with the crushed croutons with all that nice flavor in it, and should make a real nice little evening meal. I've been listening to my recording of the conversation between myself and the reporter and kind of playing it over and over because I really want to understand what's going on in that conversation, because it's just the kind of conversation that always, whenever I get a conversation that's of a certain kind of character to the conversation, it catches my attention. And I'm going through statement by statement, listening to it and understanding what are mine and his motivations at any given point. What are these two people, myself and the other gentleman, saying at any given point, and what are our apparent intentions? And I want to break that all down. I've come to the conclusion that really what I would like to do is write a transcript out in the little text function I have on the laptop, and copy and paste it in to the comment section of the video, make the video unlisted, and put a link in the discussion video where I introduce everything, and people get a chance to look at the video, read the transcript, understand where everything's at, and then go and see that is indeed what is in the video. So nothing's missed. I don't want anything to be missed. Because I think this is a really important discussion. What's happening to American families? How are they under attack? Why is it that we have so many things going on? And where's the evidence? American families in general around the world are under attack. Anything to break up the family, anything. That seems to be the theme, and we have to stop that. So the potatoes are not quite brown yet, but they're starting to show signs that the water is cooking out of them, and they're about to brown. Mostly the brown is sticking to the bottom of the pan. So that's part of why I have so much oil in there, is hopefully they will brown in the oil and some of that brown won't stick to the bottom of the pan. And when I add the eggs, some of that olive oil that's not very greasy will help cook the eggs, and we'll stick the eggs to the potatoes, and I'll get this nice little mashed up wonderland of tasty camp style cooking. Okay. Get the eggs ready while that sits and cooks. I've got it cooking at a nice, steady, slow simmer in the oil there, so that's good. Really liking how that's coming out. Yeah. Oh, wrong side. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, I got the eggs handy dandy. I've got my crushed croutons. I crushed them all up so that I can sprinkle them across the eggs and potatoes. Oh, did my gas went out. Uh-oh, can't have that. And so that's why they slowed down. Okay. This thing just really refuses to work properly.
Hello. Have you ever seen any woman here?
There have been a couple of women walking by.